Dear children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
All of you mute your audio. Good. We have completed 3 lessons from social science. One from politics, one from geography, and one from history. Today I start a new lesson from geography, second lesson from geography. Okay. Ready with your geography textbook. Same lesson, this lesson, second lesson, it's focus on globe, latitudes and longitudes. All of you have learned the same lesson in from standard. So I think no need to teach you anything. Same we are learning in this lesson, globe, latitudes and longitudes. Okay. So I'm not teaching you anything. I'm going to ask some questions. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Through interaction, we can learn this lesson. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'll ask some questions. Ananya. Ananya Jindo. You can see your face, Ananya. Sit up straight. Ananya.
Yes, ma'am.
Sit up straight, Ananya. I cannot see your face. Place your camera properly. Yes. Ananya, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ananya, what is a globe? Answer quickly. Ananya, what's a globe? What's a globe? Ananya, unmute your audio. I know you are there. Answer to my question. What is a globe? If you don't know, tell me, ma'am, I don't know.
I don't know, ma'am.
Then why are you wasting time? Why are you keeping quiet? Yes, Ayush, one advantage of a globe. You know, think you have learned the same in last year in 5th standard. Vrisha, yes.
We can see we can see only one part of the globe in a spin.
Yes. That's
And-
advantage. Merit.
And it's hard to carry.
These are the disadvantages of map, right? It's difficult to carry. We can see only one side of globe at a time. It does not provide detailed information. Then what's the advantage? How it help us?
It helps to locate places.
Yes.
It helps to locate places, and it's a model of an Earth. We can understand the longitudes, latitudes,
Yes.
date, like all the lines, all the imaginary lines which are present on the Earth.
Yes.
Then.
Yes, Preet Ramesh. Who is Preet Ramesh? Change your name. Smriti Ramesh, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Change, rename it. It's not Preet Ramesh. Preet is your brother. Okay, Smriti. Answer. Who will answer my question? One advantage. One more advantage. Yes, Kanish.
We can study rotation and revolution.
Very good. We can study rotation and revolution with the help of globe, because as globe is a true model of the earth, it helps us to study rotation and revolution, right? It's a small or miniature model of the earth or real model of the earth. So we can study rotation and revolution with the help of globe. Very good. Then, to about globe. All of you know, right? What is a globe? It's a small model of the Earth. Axis is an imaginary line. Globe spin on its axis, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We have
ma'am.
learned in fifth chapter definition a metal rod on which a globe spin, right? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then next topic we are going to focus in this lesson as latitude. And after that, longitudes. Then latitudes. What are latitudes?
Ma'am, latitudes are the parallel lines which are it join the North Pole and South Pole.
Yes, your answers are correct. But when we talk about latitudes, one word is important. Imaginary.
Imaginary.
Okay. Then I'll give you a simple definition of latitudes. If you want to, you can note down in your lecture note. Latitudes are imaginary horizontal lines which run from east to west around the earth. You have, I think, the same definition you have learned in fifth standard. Latitudes are imaginary. The word imaginary is very important when we talk about latitudes, longitude, axis. Latitudes are imaginary horizontal lines that run from east to west around the earth. Clear? Okay.
Yes.
There is one line, one horizontal line. It is called the longest latitude. It is the longest latitude. Its name is equator. Mark 0 degree on the globe, right? The equator divides the earth into two equal parts. What are they?
Ma'am, the
Pole and South Pole.
Northern hemisphere and
Southern
northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Equator, longest latitude. Dash is the longest latitude.
Equator.
Equator is the longest latitude. Equator divide the earth into two equal parts. Northern hemisphere and southern.
Southern hemisphere.
What is the meaning of sphere? Sphere means
Ma'am, a 3D figure of a circle.
sphere means
3D of a circle.
in simple word we can say it's circle, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Simple word we can say it's a circle. So sphere, right? Here drawing won't look good. Okay, just because I'm using a whiteboard, so not like our easy board. So this, just imagine this is a circle, right? Sphere.
Yes, ma'am.
Use the word sphere for circle, right? Then half of it, when we divide, when a line, that's the longest latitude, equator, divide the earth into two equal parts. Sphere, cut into two, one sphere cut into two pieces. Then this part is half of the sphere, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is called hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
Hemisphere means half of the sphere. Half of a sphere is called hemisphere. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The equator divide the earth into two equal parts. This one is northern hemisphere and this one is southern
Hemisphere.
Equator is the longest latitude. It's marked 0 degree on the globe, right?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So dash is the longest latitude.
Equator.
Longest latitude. Very good. It marks dash degree on a globe.
0 degree.
0 degree on a globe. Very good. Then equator, we said equator is the longest latitude, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Many latitudes are there. Latitudes are horizontal, imaginary horizontal lines, right? Like this, many latitudes are there on a globe. You can see many latitudes like this. You can see on a globe, right?
Yes,
ma'am. These latitudes are called parallels of latitudes. Why it is called parallels of latitudes?
And because parallel lines.
Ma'am, because they do not themselves in one
Parallel lines do not meet.
Ma'am, because
Parallel lines do not meet
Yeah.
each other.
So
They
here
are like
these
called
lines do not meet each other
Each
at
other.
any point. See, this is the equator, right? Just parallel to the equator, not meeting each other, right? Just parallel to the equator, just parallel to the equator. See, just parallel to the equator. Okay, that's why latitudes are known as parallels of
latitudes.
clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Latitudes are also known as parallels of latitude because these lines do not meet each other at any point. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we said equator is the longest latitude. Other than the equator, 4 important latitudes are there on a globe. They are Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn,
Capricorn,
Topic of
Arctic Circle, and Antarctic.
Antarctic circle.
Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Who is talking over there? This is the equator. Divide the Earth into 2 equal parts. It's marked 0 degree on the globe. Then we have Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere. This is Tropic of Cancer.
Cancer.
Tropic of Cancer. And here we have Tropic of Capricorn, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tropic of Capricorn we have. Then here we have Arctic Circle, the northern hemisphere, and Antarctic Circle in the southern.
And that southern hemisphere.
Ma'am, frigid zone is northern hemisphere.
Frigid zone is northern hemisphere both. North frigid zone, northern hemisphere, and south frigid zone, the southern hemisphere.
Okay, ma'am.
Then, you know what are the degrees of each latitudes? What are the degrees of each latitudes, you know?
25 point. 25.
What 25? What?
Ma'am, 23.5.
23.5?
5 degrees.
5.
Ma'am, I don't know which line, but I think there is a latitude with 23.5
Yes.
in degrees.
Yes, I'll show you. What are the degrees of each latitudes? So, okay. These are the important latitudes. Tropic of Equator, 0 degree. Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere, right? Then what are the degrees of, here some mistakes are there. When I'll explain, listen. So, okay, in this picture some mistakes are there. Equator is 0 degree, it's correct. Equator is 0
degree.
degree of equator is 0 degree, it's correct here. Tropic of Cancer is in the northern hemisphere, so its degree is 23.5 degree north. Here it is written south, but it is north.
North.
Tropic of Cancer, what is the degree of Tropic of Cancer, Emil?
23.5 north.
23.5 degree
Half
north.
degree
Very
north.
good. Then what about Tropic of Capricorn?
Same.
23.5 south.
Half degree south. You have to mention south very clearly. Right? Okay. Then what about Arctic Circle? 23.5 degree?
3.5.
6.5 degree?
66.5.
66.5 degree north.
North.
What about Antarctic Circle?
66
66.5 degree south.
North. South.
It is wrong. Here it is south. Because it is in the southern hemisphere, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then equator 0 degree, longest latitude. Rich Francis, sit up straight. Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south. Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north. Antarctic Circle 66.5 degrees south. These are the important latitudes on a globe. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have a sentence. Equator is the longest latitude. Why we say equator is the longest latitude?
Ma'am,
Because
because
it is in center.
Because it is
Located
This is
in
the
the
longest,
center.
listen, this is the longest latitude, right? As it moves to the poles, to the North Pole, to the South Pole, you can see the length of the light is decreasing, right? When
Yes,
it moves
ma'am.
the Arctic Circle, you can see the length, compare this length with the equator length, this one is small, right?
Yes, ma'am.
As it moves to the pole, length of the latitudes are decreasing. Length of the latitude lines are decreasing. That's why here equator is the longest latitude. Clear?
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Then you got the degrees of latitudes, important latitudes. Clear? But who is making
Yes, ma'am.
sound? Who is blowing? Okay. Then next we are going to focus on heat zones of the earth. In last year, in 5th standard, you learned like this, climatic zones of the earth, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We learn about climatic zones of the earth, right? That means climate, our earth is divided into 3 climatic zones based on the amount of heat received from the sun. But here we use the word heat zones of the earth, not climatic zones of the earth. The same thing, but here we use the word heat zones of the earth. Let us see what are the heat zones of the earth. See, heat zones of the earth. These are the important heat zones of the earth. The first one, the torrid zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone. These 3 are the heat zones of the earth. You got the point? The torrid
Yes,
zone,
ma'am.
temperate zone, and the frigid zone. Then let us see where it is located. Okay. See, torrid zone. Torrid means, what is the meaning of the word torrid?
Hot. Very
Very
hot.
hot. Very hot. Then places near to the equator. The torrid zone. Torrid zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic
Cancer
of Capricorn.
and Tropic of Capricorn.
This color. This, it will be clear for you, right? Okay. Here we have this red color between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. This region is called the torrid zone.
Torrid zone.
This region is very hot here. Climate is hot and humid because this region, this red color region or near to the equator, this receive vertical rays of the sun or direct sunlight. So, torrid zone is very hot and humid. Clear? Why it is very hot? Because it receives direct sunlight of the sun. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We have 2 temperate zones. One in the northern hemisphere and the other one in the southern
Hemisphere.
Northern hemisphere, the temperate zone situated between, lying between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle.
Circle.
In the southern hemisphere, temperate zone lies between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle.
Antarctic Circle.
Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This green color part, this receives slanting rays of the sun. Temperate zone receives slanting rays of the sun, not direct sunlight. So here climate is moderate, neither too hot nor too cold. Very mild and moderate climate. So most of the population on the earth live in this zone. Most of the people in the world live in this zone as the climate is favorable. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then next, third heat zone is the frigid zone. Frigid zone beyond the Arctic Circle, between Arctic Circle and North Pole, we have frigid zone. Here in the southern hemisphere, between Antarctic Circle and South Pole, we have frigid zone. It's far away from the equator. Two frigid zone, North frigid zone and South frigid zones, far away from the equator, so it receives very little sunlight. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then frigid zone experience extreme cold. Even during summer season, this zone experience winter, mild winter. Extreme cold for most of the days. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have three climatic zones: the torrid zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone.
Zone and frigid zone.
I hope it's clear to you. Very simple, right?
Ma'am.
Because we have learned the same in 5th standard, so you have remember some points, right? What we learned the last class.
Yes, ma'am.
Till this, enough today. Then one more thing is there, when you look at a globe, you can see many horizontal, vertical lines on a globe, right? When you
Yes,
look at a
ma'am.
globe, you can see many
Yes, ma'am.
horizontal, vertical lines. Here it is not there, but in your textbook one map, you can see many horizontal
Yes, ma'am.
lines on a map. Actually,
Yes,
these are vertical lines are longitudes and horizontal lines are latitudes.
Latitudes.
And this line of latitudes and longitudes cross one another and form a grid system. GRID, grid system. It form a grid system. Cross one another. See this, like this, it cross one another. Many horizontal, this is vertical lines, this is longitudes, many vertical horizontal lines you can see, right? Actually, this cross each other and form grid system. What it is? Grid.
system.
Grid system.
Grid. GRID, grid. Lines of latitudes and longitudes cross one another. They form a grid system around the earth. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope today's portion is clear to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody can I give a brief summary of the class latitudes? Only latitudes I need. Who will summarize all the points? Smriti, yes.
Ma'am, first we learned that latitudes are the imaginary horizontal lines that go around, that go from east to west around the earth. Then we studied that the equator is the longest latitude.
Yes, Devika.
It marks 0 degree on the earth. It divides the earth into two hemispheres, northern and southern.
Southern.
Then we studied some important latitudes: Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, Equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn.
Yes.
The two circles, they have 66.5 degree.
Which latitudes?
Ma'am, the Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle.
Yes, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north, Antarctic
North.
Circle
Arctic Circle
66.5 degree south.
south. Tropic of Cancer has 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn has 23.5 degree south. The
Yes.
equator, it is marked 0 degree. Then latitude and longitudes meet at the point, and they form grids.
Good. Then who will next? Who will be the next one? Who will explain? Raise your hand. Devika, right? Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
ma'am. Latitudes are imaginary horizontal lines that run from east to west. Then we learned about 4 main latitudes, which are Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, and Antarctic Circle.
Yes.
The Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle is located in the northern hemisphere, and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle are located in the southern hemisphere. And the equator divides them into 2 hemispheres, which are northern
Divide the
hemisphere,
Earth into 2 parts.
two parts, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere.
Yes.
Then Tropic of Cancer mark 23.5 degree north, and the Tropic of Capricorn mark 23.5 degree in the south. Then the Arctic Circle marks 66.5 degree in the north, and the Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree in the south. Then when these latitudes and longitudes connect each other, they form a grid. Ma'am?
Why latitudes are known as parallels of latitude?
Parallels of latitude. Ma'am, because they do not meet each other. Parallel lines do
Meet
not
each other at
each
any
other.
point. Right?
Point.
Okay, dear children, very good. Okay, do one thing. Draw a circle in your lecture book and mark equator and other 4 important latitudes, which it's degrees. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
good. Do it as a homework.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, dear children, thank you. See you in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.